All right, question number 1 comes from Stacob Jallnecker asking, have you ever thought of doing a podcast?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first Rise Magic podcast. Today, we're going to be answering some of your questions, along with discussing some of the topics you guys have just suggested for us. I am joined by my own brother, the other half of Rise Magic, Grant Henry, and our cousin, Tyler Smith, who shall only be referred to as Big T or Big Tater.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And in case you guys don't know Tyler, we've known him for a while. We're actually recording in his basement, so we kind of have to include him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys know, we asked on Instagram, we asked you guys to send us some questions, some DMs that you want us to answer. So Tyler's going to ask some of those questions right now. Okay.
Gotta get in the mood.
All right. So question number 1, this comes from T Cards, asks, when did you guys realize you wanted to pursue magic? And when did you realize you wanted to do it as brothers?
Well, since Grant started Magic, you
I'll
should
start
answer
off
that first.
Well, I actually started Magic about, what was it, like 6 years before you? 5? I believe 5 or 6 years before you. And so I just had a lot of fun doing it. Started off with cardistry, started learning Magic once people started telling me, like, yo, can you do any magic tricks? You're really good with cards. And I would say no, and I was just like, you know what? I'm tired. Like, gotta give the people what they want.
So you actually learned cardistry before Magic, is
Yes.
what you're saying.
Exactly. So there's a little thing coming down from the ceiling here. But so I learned cardistry before Magic, learned Magic, had a lot of fun with it. And then if you guys saw the recent video about Chick-fil-A, that whole thing happened, and then taught Chandler when he eventually wanted to, which I'm assuming you'll tell you part of the story right there.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, a lot of people do ask us about cardistry versus Magic, and if you learn cardistry and people want to do magic tricks, right?
Yeah.
Grant's a prime example of, if someone sees you doing cardistry and they ask you to see a magic trick, it's probably not beneficial to just be like, no!
Yeah.
You should at least know one or two. And that's what Grant started. That started Grant, and the whole thing is, when people asked to see magic, he was like, I should probably provide that.
Exactly. Got to give the people what they want. Like, supply and demand, rules of economics. If I'm not... It's bad for me as a person and as a potential business to deny people what they want.
Mm-hmm.
If the people want neutrality, give them that neutrality. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
That was a while ago.
Right
but...
into it.
No, so for me, it's actually pure chance that this all happened, because I was at a basketball camp in high school, and like a true millennial, my phone broke.
Mm.
And I obviously had helped Grant for all of his magic in the 5 years that he did it before me. And just in doing that, I knew just some magic tricks. And Tyler does know some magic tricks himself.
I do.
Just by being related and being associated with us.
You just got to know.
Yeah, it's very useful. So what happened is that I was bored at basketball camp. I had no phone. All my friends were on their phones. They were playing poker. So I grabbed the deck and I started doing some magic tricks that I knew. And it was awesome. People had great reactions. And that was during the summer. And then when I went back to school, the start of school, literally my entire high school was like, show us magic tricks, show us magic tricks. And I was kind of forced into it.
Mm.
Not that I didn't like it, but everyone expected me to be a magician.
And I think that's a big thing about magic, is just you want to meet people's expectations, but it also makes you look better when you do. And that's what you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, like, I know most of the people there knew me before, so they were kind of expecting you to be me.
I'd have lived his reputation in shadow.
And so,
Yeah.
But you did. You outperformed me.
All right. Our next question is from Ivanovich2206.
What a guy.
He asks, who's taller?
That'd be me.
Yeah, that's a pretty simple question.
Yeah, it's
Grant
not
is
hard.
6'11",
Yep.
almost 7 feet tall, and I am about 6'9".
And I am 6'7". It runs in the family.
No one asked, dude.
Runs in the family.
You don't run, though.
Enigma _ the Raider. That was good. I don't run. I play football. Enigma _ the Raider asks, what do you love more, magic or cardistry?
Both?
Oh, I think we just talked about this a little bit earlier, but yeah, love both of them. They're symbiotic.
Insert GIF. Both?
Yeah, why not both?
Both good.
Hey, like the tacos with the flat bottom. That's the commercial, right?
I have no
Long
idea.
time
I
ago.
have no idea what we're
I have
referencing.
impeccable memory.
No, but seriously, you don't
with
need to
the
choose.
little girl on the guy's
Yeah.
shoulders. I got
You know what I'm
you.
talking
They all
about.
like carry
You
her
know what I'm
around.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what you're saying.
What?
It's okay, man. Went over your head.
But
It's what's the name of that?
I'll put in a GIF in it in the video.
What's the name of the? It's like the bell tower people, right? That's the brand.
Like El Paso or something like that.
Something like that. Taco shells, man.
Exactly. I'll have to bleep that.
You'd
out.
know if you could eat. All right.
They're not sponsoring us yet. No.
Our next question is: if there was one move you could instantly do perfectly without practicing, what would it be?
She didn't specify cardistry.
No.
Oh, move? I want to do a front flip. I got the back flip down. Front flip always scared me, so I want to be able to do a front flip.
I want us to be able to do like a full arm spread windmill. Not any of this like baby windmill stuff. Just like a full arm spread
locked
reverse
arm.
windmill. Like just jump up, windmill it this way, then come on the other side
A
of the
reverse
basket.
windmill.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Like Dr. J's little mini
Exactly.
one. But all the way
Rock
around.
the baby to sleep.
The straight arm.
That's what I do.
I think they're talking about cardistry.
That or
But
the elbow touch,
whatever.
the elbow tunk, and the
I'd like to sprint 100 meters in under 40 seconds, but
True.
you know,
gotta run for that.
it's the little things. All right, next one from NS_illusionists asks, where would you guys be today if you didn't do magic?
You go first.
I'd probably be teaching physics at a high school. Because my current job I basically got because of this, and because I was able to show like skills in video editing and marketing. And
I
stuff
teach
like that.
physics in my high school. My teacher's
Exactly.
terrible. Goodness gracious.
Well,
At
I'm in
home
my
and stuff.
third year of college, so I would assume if magic wasn't a thing, I would still be in college my third year. But I think I'd be a lot less of an outgoing, more normal person. And by normal, I don't mean like, oh, magic's weird. I'm talking like more soft-spoken, just chilling.
Right.
You know, not trying to be the center of attention all the time. Not in a bad way, but like less of a public speaker / showman.
So
Yeah.
you'd say magic has kind of come part of who you are and turns you into the person who you
Yeah,
are?
it's definitely helped craft me in the person I am in terms of confidence in public speaking. Like, I remember I had a Comms 101 class freshman year, and for every single speech, I incorporated a magic trick because it made the speech that much easier to be able to perform while I was doing it. And for our final exam in Comms 101, we had a group of 4 people, and the presentation had to be 45 minutes long.
Dang.
And which is really hard to do with 4 people when you're a freshman in college. So for the project, all my teammates were like, can you just do magic for the last like 30 minutes? So they did a little 15-minute speech, and then I did magic for the last 30 minutes, and we got 100 on the final exam because my teacher loved the magic that much.
There you go.
what
And that's actually a really good point because that's something I've completely forgot about myself too. Because I used to be such like a introverted like
Beta.
yeah exactly and just like and like didn't really like wasn't really a fan of talking in front of people or talking in public. Still not my strong suit now, but I'm a lot better at it. But I actually went out into when I was learning, I think I said in the Chick-fil-A video, I'd go out into the mall and kind of force myself to approach people and talk to them, which is so far out of my comfort zone back then. Like the first time I did it, I was just shaking. And so magic as a catalyst to teach myself to be outgoing and to have confidence in myself and to understand how to interact with new people. It's just, I don't know where I'd be.
Nice.
That's a good question.
Absolutely
Great
great question. Thank you.
All right, next. This is from Steven_Saldana. What's it feel like to look like Dave Franco but actually be good with cards?
That's
who's
the
that
guy
referring
in
to?
Now You See Me, right?
Which one of us is he referring to?
I don't know.
Dave Franco's the guy who dies in Now You See Me but comes back to life.
Whoa, spoiler.
Oh, my bad.
My bad, I'll
We'll
bleep
bleep
that
that out.
Ah,
I'll give it a
man.
nice big spoiler warning.
All right.
Spoiler.
Do you look like Dave Franco?
He's like 4'2".
So no.
I don't.
Does he have facial hair?
Let's give a question. Let's both answer as if they're referring to us, so that way we can cover the bases.
I don't look like Dave Franco, but it's nice to be good with cards, and I'm glad you think that because I personally think I'm trash.
Yeah. I mean, I think Dave Franco, he's made it so far in Hollywood with being 4'2", so if I look like him and I'm taller than him, probably can make it farther than him, so. Yeah,
And hey,
that was a
Dave
good thing.
Franco, if you're watching this, dude, I don't actually think you're short. You look very tall on the movie screen, and hit me up.
Yeah.
You know?
We're just jokes. Like, if you want to sponsor us, we know that's the wrong line.
You want to sponsor us? You know any like connections we can
Yeah.
slide right in there? You know.
Like,
Yeah?
Hit
I
me
saw
up.
this Instagram company that sells like lifts in your shoes.
Lifts in your shoes.
I'm sorry.
All right, well,
I don't actually think he's short.
now
He's
that
like
we've
actually like
insulted him.
6 foot or something like that.
All
I'm
right.
sure he's like 6'6". Yeah, continue.
Our next question from DJ Mr. Mix.
Ooh.
Pancakes or waffles?
Ooh, gotta go with chocolate chip pancakes. I know that it wasn't specified but clear, but nice like fluffy buttermilk pancake. There's some chocolate chips in there. Nothing better.
Well, if I were to consume either of these edible products, I would die very quickly. But before that change happened in my life, I was obsessed and addicted to chocolate chip pancakes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say waffles, man. Waffles.
I think blueberry waffles are.
This is why I didn't want him on the podcast.
Waffles.
Okay.
Waffles are bigger. You can make them in hotels.
Yeah, at school they had this
Yeah, true.
massive
That is true.
LU like press.
Where do you
And-
go to school?
Liberty University,
Oh,
in Lynchburg,
okay.
Virginia.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately. I really hope one of my professors hears that. Oh my god. You guys,
right.
sometimes you make mistakes in life, and it could be where you choose to go to college. And you know, we all have regrets. I'm being serious. I'm leaving this in. Sometimes you look back and you're like, man, how much better would my life have been if I didn't choose to go to that school? But now I'm committed. I got to graduate. It is a really fun school. I've
How
had
many years do you have left?
one.
Exactly. That's not too late to transfer. I'm kidding.
No, the thing is, I had so much fun at school. I met some of my best friends, but I just think that if it wasn't for Rise Magic, I wouldn't be able to get a job. I think Rise Magic's portfolio will help me get the job in my field, not a degree from Liberty University, because
Yeah.
a piece of toilet paper might be a little better at that point.
All right. Next
All
question.
right, here we go.
What's up, Jerry?
This is from
Play this in Convo.
This is from the fake Ali.
I'm not afraid.
No, you're not.
He asks, "Do you think you have what it takes to fool Penn and Teller?" Hell no. Question 10.
True.
Probably not. Yeah.
What is the
Maybe at some point.
hashtag floss team? This is from True to You Magic.
What?
What was that?
What is
What's the question?
hashtag floss team?
I don't know what he's talking
Did you
about.
do that?
I don't know.
Did you
All right,
put
I don't get it. Next question.
All right.
Okay. Anyway.
This is from Carrie Kramer.
Wait, what was the question?
This is from Carrie Kramer 52. What camera do you guys use?
Well, the camera that I am looking at right now is a Canon 80D. And what lens does it have on it?
As a Sigma 18 to 35 f1.8.
Looks
lens.
fresh. Very nice lens. Now, on camera number 2, we have a Sony a6300 with one of the worst lenses you could possibly put on an expensive camera. It is a kit lens that I believe is 18 to 35 millimeters. And I apologize for the appearance of this footage.
f3.5 through 5.6.
Now, actually, in all of our YouTube videos in the description, we have links to buy the cameras we use and the lenses if you want to see the specific lenses we use.
And if you're interested in grabbing one, let us just use those links. We'll get a small cut from it, and it will help support us, and we thank you.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Me too. We don't have jobs.
You're not getting any cut of this.
Why not?
Read the question.
You're in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Next question is from Gabe _Horsley
That's my man.
301.
I remember watching one
What
of those
did you
that
want
guy's
to
videos.
be when you grow up?
I'm sorry, can you say that again? Grant was being a mongoloid.
No, I was just saying, I remember watching one of that guy's videos. It was good.
Yeah, Gabe's awesome.
Yeah.
Gabe,
cool guy.
what a guy. What did you want to be when you were growing up?
I wanted to be a cartoonist.
Oh, I do remember that. You used to draw cartoons in middle school.
Yeah. All the
I
time.
remember you drew Calvin
was
and
the-
Hobbes thing once.
What was the
Yeah.
name of the Click?
Click. It was like a computer mouse and a computer keyboard.
Hold up. If you can, you need to find one of those and put it like in the podcast
Yeah,
right
I
now.
have no idea where I could find one of
Click.
those.
And there was a doodle book. You
Yeah.
actually, wow.
I
He
do
was
the doodle
good
book.
too.
Dude, you need to make a Rise Magic cartoon.
No.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
I don't really. What would it be? If you guys have any like suggestions, if you actually want that, and like what?
How about it
Rise
be
Magic
about
cartoon could
magic?
Still,
No.
I'm trying to boost our comments.
I was obsessed with cars, and I still am. Everything cars, Top Gear. I would come home.
Cars.
I thought you said cars.
Like that you drive, vroom vroom.
Yeah,
no.
true. Cars.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
cars. So Top Gear, I would come home from school. I would watch the Speed Channel, Pimp My Ride, Hot Rod Central, and there was this game show about drag racing. And Pinks, where you bet the whole car. No. So what they would do is they would bet the whole car, and whoever won
I'll save it for later.
whoever won the race got to keep the other person's car. So I was just obsessed with cars,
Oh,
engines.
that's cool.
I could name any car, like exact make, model, year, and everything that drives by. So I wanted to be a car designer, a race car driver, or a monster truck driver. Because one of my favorite shows to watch in middle school was Monster Jam.
Oh yeah, what was the like OG?
Maximum Destruction.
Maximum Destruction.
Gravedigger was everyone's favorite, but
Gravedigger was
Maximum
straight
Destruction,
overrated.
that's what I rolled with, no question. Maximum Destruction.
Well,
So I want to be a monster truck driver to answer the question.
I'm still in high school.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Tyler?
I want to be a surgeon, but that's just me.
Just not gonna happen.
Actual goals in life. It's whatever.
He's
You
not
know,
gonna.
not YouTube. So, I won't be going to Liberty, in case you were wondering. This is from
I mean
Illusionist. This is from Illusionist 63772282.
Whew.
Do you play video games? And if so, what are some of your favorites?
Okay, if you are
Yeah.
listening to this right now, if you can hear my vocal instrument echoing into your eardrums right now, I want you to understand one thing. You cannot beat me at Super Smash Brothers. Understand that, absorb it, and accept it.
The only person who's ever beat Sharon at Super Smash Bros. Is me, and it's usually like a 15% win rate.
That game is my obsession. It is my addiction. I don't have the Wii U version, the latest version. I have played it because I'm afraid that the YouTube channel will stop. So will my eating, my bathing habits, really anything else that isn't Smash Bros. I will exclude from my life so I can focus on Smash Bros. So I've had to annex that from my life. But the muscle memory and fighting skills are still ingrained deep inside the wrinkles of my brain, and I will destroy you.
If you
What about
actually notice in some of our videos, you will see Charon's hands twitching, like he's using a controller.
Dodge
Fun
grab.
fact. Dodge grab.
We've all had our dark times.
Exactly. I mean, awesome one. Mario Kart. Gotta love Mario Kart.
Great.
NBA Jam.
Oh,
Moto Heroes.
Love it.
Moto
Moto
Heroes.
Heroes.
Moto Heroes.
Moto Heroes
Oh.
is a WiiWare game that's like platform racing.
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
Just look it up.
One
on
of the most
YouTube.
competitive games of all time.
Oh, easily. We'll play it.
Oh, we will play it. We'll have to play it.
Oh, and then the second best video game of all
Second best
time,
video game of all
underneath
time.
Smash Bros.
I'm waiting for this.
You can talk about it.
Monster Hunter. Specifically, the one we got started on, Monster Hunter Try.
It is the
Amazing
most
game.
addicting video
Amazing
game you will
game.
ever play. So much fun. The feeling when you beat a monster.
It's
I
tough
hope-
to get into.
Yeah.
It's a little tough to get into and really understand because it's really strategy based. You have to kind of go in, study the monsters, learn when they're going to attack, when they're going to dodge.
And then you
And
go Leroy Jenkins with the switch axe.
Right
Right into a sword, you stab it right in the throat, charge it up, dislocate it, cut off the tail, right? You get that Rathalos. Sorry.
You have to go and find the items. It can be a grindy game, but that just makes it even more.
I just need another Rathalos weapon
Even
to
more
complete my
satisfying.
Latchan armor.
I know. Never got the Rathalos gem. But
Okay.
the feeling you
right.
get when you study this animal.
I get emotional when it comes to this game,
The
man.
feeling that you get when you studied a monster, you know its every move, and you go there, and you just disassemble it.
You become the alpha.
you just
Yeah.
I can't do that. You just
Yeah.
it's just such a good.
You gotta
feeling.
play it. You gotta play, or probably don't play it. You'll waste too much time on
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Next question.
How much older is Grant?
2 years.
Really?
2 years, 2
years?
months.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I should probably know that. Whoops.
You should.
What's the secret to Grant's hair?
My hair gets no love.
My hair doesn't get any love either. I know you guys have never seen my hair before. My flow is much better than either of theirs. Sponsor.
Sponsor us. No, kidding.
Can you say it out loud for the audio-only listeners on iTunes?
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Old Spice pomade. It is the spiffy for medium hold and matte finish. Either that or just don't shower for 3 days.
Ah.
Yeah, get
I'm
that
kidding.
natural grease in your hair.
Exactly.
It will repel any one of the opposite sex. But having that nice grease in your hair, you
It'll attract them up until about 10 feet.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, it's that guy from Charlie Brown." What's the
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Pigpen? Yeah.
We're talking
Our
about
international
a
viewers
great
might
show,
not
man.
understand that.
We have to watch a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
We
No.
do.
Yes, we do.
At some point.
Or a Charlie Brown Christmas. Or a Charlie Brown a New Year.
No, but Thanksgiving
No,
one, that's
the,
OG with the Great Pumpkin.
And the,
Oh,
great,
is that
the Great
Halloween?
Pumpkin is the Halloween one.
Oh, my bad. I was
You
thinking
know
of the
when
Great
I'm growing.
Pumpkin.
Next
I
question.
figure what you're putting down, man. All right, here we go. This is from Justin VDD9.
Ooh.
If you became multi-millionaires overnight, what would be the first thing you buy?
I'm going to lob this question to you, and I want you to take it. Straight arm windmill it.
All right. Straight up, not reverse.
Whatever you want to do, man.
All right. First thing that I buy, I'm just going to the store and buying myself. I'm just gonna buy myself just like a Pop-Tart. So just to fit.
Personally, I would buy a 1973 Corvette metallic blue Stingray.
Sure, that's after the Pop-Tart.
Well, I would die.
I mean, talk about me personally.
Oh yeah, so I get that Corvette, and honestly, I'm not much of a big spender. I'd maybe get some fly clothes and invest the rest of it, put some in savings. I'm boring.
Yeah. I'd buy a house.
I might buy a nice house too.
Just like a
Oh,
studio.
a lake house?
Yeah.
A lake house or a beach house is OG. You need
lake
that.
houses.
Yeah.
Honestly, if
Just
we're
a
talking
nice
life
studio.
goals, one of my actual life goals is to own 3 houses. I don't want any of them to be massive. Just 3 houses. You got the house.
Okay.
You got the lake house.
Okay.
And you got the beach house.
What lake and what beach?
To be determined.
Okay.
Lake Pleasant.
Of course.
Maybe.
Only. And beach? Definitely not Ocean City, Maryland.
Not
Definitely
Ocean
not
City,
Ocean
Maryland, or
City,
New Jersey.
Maryland.
If you live there, I apologize, but those.
Key West. Or maybe California.
I feel like maybe
California's going to fall in the ocean.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You're right.
You know what I heard is the best beaches is in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, because you have the Gulf.
Oh, that's
Like
cool.
those
true.
beaches. I've heard that
That's
those are
cool.
absolutely incredible. You get very limited hurricanes because it's through the Gulf.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what's
and
also
it's
great?
super warm.
Rest in peace, Roy Halladay.
You know what's also great?
Jeez, dude. He died like 3 months ago.
Still, I loved him. I have a poster of him in my room after we won the World Series.
Give or take a couple
In
months. I think
2008.
was.
Yeah.
I was 8 years old. Wow.
But yeah, Virginia Beaches are really nice too.
They are?
Because you got like
Hilton Head.
they're warm.
Illness. But no,
The
I want a
water's
beach
warm.
that's warm all year round, though.
Exactly.
Like, I have friends from college who live in Florida, and I see their Snapchat stories right now, and it's freezing cold in January, and they're, like, surfing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would I ever live where we live?
We're sledding.
Yeah.
Can't beat snow.
If it's cold, there should be snow on the ground.
There's global warming, though, so snow's probably not going to exist in 2 years.
By the time you're watching
it's
this,
already snowed.
Antarctica has fallen into the ocean, and the sea level has risen.
Actually,
by 1 foot.
Antarctic ice is at a higher level than it's ever been. It's the Arctic ice that's at a lower level than it's ever been.
All right, nerd. Next question.
Sorry. Al Gore was a liar.
Well, we didn't want to make this political, but continue.
So, at risemagic.fanpage asks,
Oh, they're the best.
what sports do you guys play?
Ooh, cricket.
If basketball is one of them, can you guys dunk?
Never played basketball before in my life. I'm usually a cricket guy.
I'm assuming she asked because, or he or whatever, asked because we're tall. And people assume because we're tall, we play basketball. Not true. I actually prefer miniature golf. Or sometimes I horse jockey on the side.
Horse jockey.
Yeah.
What horses are you riding, my guy?
What do you mean?
You're bigger than most horses, dude.
No,
You're
jockeys are
alpha.
supposed to be small. That's why I do it.
Dude, but like if we were our size, like we're just going to a horse race and just like school an actual jockey. Dude.
All right, but all jokes aside, just like before the Smash Bros thing, just like a little competitive nature right here. If you are listening to this, you cannot guard me. I will cross you up and then dunk on your head. Next question.
Ramsey.
This is from...
Don't bleep that one out. Continue.
No, we challenged him to 2-on-2.
Oh, yeah. Chris Ramsey, 2-on-2. Me and Grant versus you and Xavier Spade. Next question.
You can choose whoever. It doesn't have to be him.
That's my dog, though.
Does Chris Ramsey
Matters
play
to me.
basketball?
He posted a video. He does.
Can he
got
hoop?
handles. Yeah, he can. He can hoop.
Not as good as Lil Dicky.
If people don't know that that's a rapper, and that guy's Little Dicky
Check
is
him
a
out.
rapper
Check
name.
him
He's
out.
not referring to anyone
Check him
as
out.
Little Dicky.
No.
That's his actual rap name.
Okay, that's getting bleeped out.
All right, next question.
All right.
Family
This
friendly.
Next question. Like Russell Westbrook, next question.
This is from
Next question.
underscore th3 dot truth underscore. What is the length of your hands?
You got a
This is
ruler?
a standard sized water bottle.
Approximately a cubit minus a forearm.
Bigger than it.
Wait, let's see whose hands are bigger, me or Grant's. And I know the answer to this. Grant's got a good like half inch on my hands.
Yeah.
I don't have big hands.
Really?
This
Not
way.
really. I have really short fingers and really big palms.
This is really good for our audio listeners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll narrate it. So Grant has just caressed his hand onto Tyler's hand, and if you notice, their soft, supple fingers that
Next
Grant has
question.
about a half inch.
Next question.
All right. This is from Cheesy Teague.
Oh, I love that guy. I know him.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Who is he?
I've joined his live stream a few times. His
Ah.
buddies, Evan.
Evan.
Yeah.
Like, do you do magic?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Nice.
it's not the.
It's called Slightly Flashy.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
the competitive badminton Teague. No.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
All right. Does a straw have two holes?
Whoa.
I mean, it depends on your definitions, because if you really want
You're
to.
really just hopping right on this question.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm all about this. Like over the summer, people asked me if Mike Wazowski winks or blinks, and I just went in.
Hold up. Does Mike Wazowski wink or blink?
He winks. Definitionally, you have to have two eyes to blink.
Well, no, you don't, because blink is just a function to clean your eyes. So he blinks.
No, definitionally.
Definition.
By the book. Definitionally. Definitionally. You have to have two eyes to blink. So if you.
Why? Who says that?
Merriam-Webster dictionary.
What about people with eye patches? Can pirates wink?
Yeah, they're winking all the time, man.
Can Thor wink?
Yeah.
Spoiler. Sorry.
I haven't seen it yet. Dang
Okay.
it.
My bad.
When dude loses his eye?
What? Yeah.
Dang it.
He also gets a haircut. He's still cute though. No homo.
I mean, you see his haircut in the
Yeah, I've
in
seen
the
that.
trailer.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Does he have an eye in the trailer?
Yeah, how can you have not seen that? That was out 2 months ago.
Honestly.
I literally just watched Captain America: Civil War like a month ago.
Oh,
Next question: Are you guys Marvel fanboys? Well, I've watched all the movies, but Grant apparently is still on Iron Man 1.
I live in the middle of nowhere.
I put off seeing
Nearest-
Justice League until last week, and it was still trash.
The nearest.
It's still in theaters.
No. We got it home video.
Direct to DVD release. Justice League from 2004.
Sharon, I think you don't. Where I live, the nearest movie theater is about an hour and a half away.
So it's an investment in your time.
Exactly.
Uh,
Which
Thor-
I don't have.
Thor was an hour and a half.
What we need to
worth
do is
driving.
pop on the Rise Magic and the Aux Cord, the Rise Magic podcast.
Yeah.
listen to it
listen
on
to
your
your
way there.
self-talk.
Next time.
Mm.
Next time. All right. Next question.
What was the question?
Oh, no,
Oh, wait, we
there's
didn't
a-
answer
oh,
the
yeah,
question.
Does a straw have one hole or two holes?
I'm gonna say two.
This is really confusing.
It is. I'm thinking about it. I'm starting.
Because
to
what
learn.
if you pinch one end of the straw and close one hole? How
does
many
it
holes
only
does it have
have-
then?
That'll have one hole then.
So then, by definition, if you're closing one, then there has to be two holes.
Ooh. If
Because
you're making
a hole has to have an end. Or
Does
no?
it?
I mean, that'd be the same thing as putting a hole in the wall, though. Because if there's a hole in the wall,
It's just the length.
there'd be
of the
one hole on each side.
Oh my gosh.
Does the-
I'm
does
gonna
the
say
hole-
two. I'm gonna say two.
What does it have to be a hole? Does the hole exist the same way the straw does? Because the hole's there and the straw's there, but the hole's not physically there, but we know it's there. Think about that.
All right, Kyrie Irving. Next question.
Is a fish wet in water?
Yes.
Yeah, easily.
100%.
No,
Why not?
because that's where he always is in water.
That doesn't
We
change
get
the
wet
fact.
if we enter water because we're usually not in water.
So that doesn't mean we're not dry because we're always in air.
Yes.
You guys
So-
really care about this.
I mean, like,
But I would side with Grant because the fish always being in water doesn't change the laws of physics. It's still in water, therefore it's wet.
he might have
you
a
were to
different
take the-
definition of what wet is.
If you were to take the fish out of the water, is there water dripping off of it? Or does it only become wet when you take it out of the water?
It becomes wet when you take it out of the water. Then it's
So
wet.
if you're
but when it's
submerged-
in the water, it's not wet because it's submerged in water.
If you are submerged, if you jump into the pool, are you wet when you touch the water and you're underwater?
Once you're underwater, you're not wet. You're in the water. There is a difference.
well, what are
You're
you then?
wet when you're exposed to air because there's a contrast between the dry and the wetness that you are a part of. When you're only on one spectrum of the dry or the wet plane, you do not cross over. So a
There's
fish
so many
is not
logical
wet in
fallacies.
water.
That's just wrong.
So many
It's
logical
not
fallacies.
wrong. It makes sense. It
No, it
makes
doesn't.
sense. If you are underwater, you are not wet. You are not wet until you have the ability to be dry.
You always have the ability to be dry.
You don't if you're underwater.
Yes, you do.
A fish can't be dry. It's a fish.
I mean, it can be dry. It'll just be dead.
But then it's dead, not dry. It's dry and dead. Because...
So wait. By your definition, the water that the fish is in is its air.
Yes.
No, it don't. There's
It
only
has
one.
gills for a reason.
Yeah, to breathe air in the
Yes,
water.
that it takes out of the water.
Yeah.
Yes, but the oxygen and the water are still two different elements
Okay.
or molecular structures.
So you're saying it can be dry underwater because there's oxygen
It just
underwater.
sounds like an object permanence problem. That's not the right use of that, but
This makes sense.
it doesn't.
People
make sense.
understand what I'm saying.
Vote in the comments.
If it is
section.
always underwater,
We will pin a comment.
I'll make a poll on Instagram.
Yeah, make a poll.
if
on
it is
Instagram.
always underwater, it's not wet.
It's
It's only
still
wet
wet.
when it
It's literally
starts becoming dry.
underwater.
All right. We're gonna spend the rest of the podcast on this if we keep talking about it.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna post this segment on Instagram, and then in the story we're gonna make a poll, and that will be the final deciding factor.
All right,
Okay.
leave it up to. But
Next
if,
question.
But if they decide that they're not
Yeah, it's
underwater,
wet.
they're
Oh,
all
we're gonna completely transition topics here.
Correct.
Are you guys Christians?
Yeah,
We're all Christians, man.
Yep.
I feel like we've made that fairly.
Yeah.
We haven't been shy about that at all.
No.
But yeah,
That's
Something
something
I'm
to be
proud
shy
of.
love the
about.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's your answer. Yes.
Yeah, that's
if you
pretty
want to know
straightforward.
anything more about it, feel free to DM.
Let us
either of
know.
Well, I think if we're gonna talk about that for a second, something that really stuck out to me when doing this type of thing and being a Christian, where this happened a lot in music, right? So if they say, "Well, you're a Christian artist, all your songs should be about Jesus," and I think it was Andy Mineo who said that's not necessarily true. I can reflect Jesus in my music by doing it to the best of my ability and doing it with the utmost excellence, as if I'm working for the Lord. So when we're performing magic or just teaching a tutorial, it isn't appropriate for me at that time for what I'm doing to share my testimony or call this the Trinity flourish, or oh, this flourish represents the cross. You don't need to weave it in like that, but I think by making something to the best of your ability and doing it with excellence, you're showcasing how much you care about it, because you're acting as if you are working for the Lord.
Yeah.
Very
Very true.
good. That's good.
Very true.
Okay, so that brings us right into our next question from Luca Schleichler.
That's my dog.
Sorry, bud.
He's a very talented artist.
Does he draw or
Yeah.
paint?
Both.
I wish I was a talented artist.
Yeah.
Sometime I'll tell a story about when my art teacher told me I'd paint like an elephant, but that's for a different time. This question is, what's it like to be a Christian and do magic?
I don't think it's that different at all. I think the difference lies in your mentality, as in, whenever I interact with someone, I want to be like Christ. And if I want them to realize something's different about me without me telling them there's something different about me, about it being your works and not your words, that proves that you're different. So if we're interacting with someone and we're not cursing, we're treating them with respect, and we're showing them a good time, say, that guy seems really happy. He's not depressed. There's something different about him.
Anyway.
Tyler's wiping his stand off his pants during my very serious segment. This is why you shouldn't be on the pod.
Yeah.
But anyway, as I was saying, it's just about doing things with excellence, and then if the opportunity arises, obviously you want to share the gospel with them. And
Yeah, like if someone asks a question like this.
I'm a Christian, the
Yeah,
whole
we're not gonna
gospel.
hide
I'm
it.
a sinner. I believe that I've been saved by grace.
Yes, we
And
have.
without that grace, I wouldn't be able to go to heaven
Amen.
when I die.
Yeah, but I think it's a very important thing to because I know there is a stigma out there for Christians that
Yeah.
think that we're better than other people because of our
No.
faith, but that
Yeah.
couldn't be any farther from the truth.
And in fact, it's a great. You guys remember about a month and a half ago or whatever, we did a giveaway of Pig Cake, and Pig Cake, if you've watched his stuff, he has inappropriate jokes. They're hilarious. He's a funny guy who curses a lot, and some people are like, you shouldn't have really branded yourself with him. I've talked with him plenty of times. He's a great guy. I love him. I don't think I'm better than him at all.
Yeah.
Just how I choose to live my life, and how he does. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And me, I don't think I'm better than them at all. I don't have to not brand with them. It's not about that at all. Jesus hung out with everyone. Jesus didn't segregate like that.
Exactly.
Yep.
So people
I
who-
love people who... all of my friends have the worst mouths ever, and they don't have any problem with me cursing, with me not cursing, and I don't have a problem with them cursing.
Yeah.
It's my life choice, and if if you see my life and you're like, wow, I want to be more like that because of the reflection I show and how happy I am and how I'm different, then you can choose to live that way too. But if you don't want to, I can't force you to.
Yeah, you're gonna do everyone a disservice by trying to force them to, because it's not gonna be genuine.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
that's
The essence of the gospel is understanding that you deserve it less than everyone else, but you need it more than everyone else.
Tyler dropping the truth bombs.
Yeah.
All right. Are there any more questions?
This we got one more. This will be a good one. We can actually talk on this for a while probably. This is from 121 Magic's Cool.
It is.
Who's the better magician?
Ooh.
And do you guys ever argue about that?
I mean, we've never really argued about it. It's just kind of been understanding that's me.
What?
What do you mean? I've been doing it longer. I taught you.
That's not even close to being true. Water's wet. Look at those fish in the water. Who's better? Chandler. Water's wet. It's not even debatable.
It's very debatable.
Well, why are you better?
You know what? Pop the Smash Bros. And segment cut.
Okay.
All right.
No, but I will say,
Oh, I thought we were actually going to
everyone, maybe, who knows.
That was the last question.
But I will say, like, at least for the cardistry battle, a lot of people voted for you. You know why? Because the better cameraman was behind it. If I was filming myself doing cardistry, I would have won.
That's a solid point. I thought about that way. We're just
Anyway.
I can do a riffle fan.
Ooh.
Let's continue.
Anyway, segment cut.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your questions. And now we're going to hop into our next segment, something that we like to call stale memes.
Stale memes.
As you know, if you are ever depressed or anxious or feel bad about anything, you have one thing to be thankful for, and that is that you existed in the age of the meme. So right now, we're going to share our favorite memes of the week with you,
Yeah.
and hopefully they make you laugh and you enjoy them.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to as a grandparent, as an old man, being able to tell to my kids, like, I lived through the birth of memes.
So, what's your meme for this week, Grant?
My meme for this week is none other than Jeopardy. You might think I said Jeopardy. No, I said Jeopardy. All right, so this is one you can appreciate audio only.
We
But
will
for people
play it on the
YouTube,
podcast.
I will
too.
have a little thing right here, hopefully, or over there. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show. Good champion and Jeff. And Jeff, happy to welcome you to our program as well. Here are the categories. First off, Jeff, and Jeff.
Let's try Jeff for 200.
Jeff.
What is Jeff?
Yes.
Jeff for 400.
Jeff. What is Jeff? That's right. Jeff for 600. Jeff.
What is San Francisco?
No, Jeff.
What is Jeff?
Right again.
Jeff for 1,000.
Jeff. And that would be Jeff.
Hold up. When you first said that to me, I was watching it like, okay, it's pretty funny. That was pretty funny. And the first time I watched that, I broke down when you said San Francisco.
San Francisco.
That broke me. No. Because they're just saying Jeff the whole time. It's San Francisco. And you just, no. Jeff.
That's correct. Oh, it's just, I don't know why, it's just so good. Just so good.
All right, well, I have one straight from Twitter. By the way, you
Cheers.
can follow us on Twitter if you're interested in any way, shape, or form. I am at Chandaman31.
Yeah. And I am right now at BILAL Bilal _116. They'll be on the screen if you're watching. I might change it at some point because I'm trying to rebrand myself, but we'll see.
Quick note, I actually did change my Twitter handle to @mgranthenry, so ignore the one I previously said. @mgranthenry on the screen. Give me the follow. I'd appreciate it. Back to the podcast.
You don't like Bilal?
I mean, I'm just trying to use my name.
What is that about? I never understood that.
Bilal?
Yeah.
That's something I'm not going to discuss right
Okay, I've never heard an explanation on
now.
that.
I'll tell you
from
later
anyone.
on. If
Sounds
people
good.
want to know, it'll be told.
What's your Twitter? You want to shout out or you want me in private?
My tater thoughts. Hit me with a follow.
Did you change it?
No, I
Okay.
changed my Instagram.
Gotcha.
My tater thoughts. Thoughts that you think, not the other ones.
Big Tater.
Big tater. All
All
right.
right. Now
What was this
mine was mine's a tweet from Holla Gang, and what they did is we'll put this on screen right now, but I'll describe it to the audio listeners. They tweeted at PETA and said, "Was gonna feed this little guy to my lizard, but I think I'm gonna keep it as a pet instead." And it's a picture of a nice, cute little mouse drinking from a little like applesauce pouch or something like that. Respected sauce game. Now, they tweeted this at PETA, and it had 57,000 retweets, which is quite a bit. Now, let's check the time thing on this. They tweeted that at 2:17 p.m. Now, later on in the day, at 7:48 p.m., they sent a follow-up tweet to PETA that said, "At PETA, since y'all didn't want to show me no love, I fed him to my lizard." And the video... Now, if you're an audio listener, if you're listening on YouTube and watching, what you're watching is looks like a crocodile grab a mouse and violently kill it.
It's just, it's awful.
It violently kills this mouse, and it's horrific, but it's just so funny because they tweet at PETA and they're like, "I wasn't gonna feed him," and then since PETA didn't tweet them back, well, I violently killed it. And you know, PETA is about preservation of animals, even turkeys on Thanksgiving and hams on Christmas. And we like to eat meat. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I love, dude, my place. We're having, at my job for New Year's Eve, we're having filet mignon.
You're lying. How can you afford that?
Because people pay a lot
No
to go
wonder
there.
it gets more expensive every year. You're eating filet mignon?
I mean, the people who come there are. But, like,
We
since
get
I'm working-
chicken
Oh, hold up!
fingers.
And on my meme, they followed up that tweet with another tweet of PETA blocking them.
Great.
So I don't think they appreciated the mouse getting viciously murdered by what looked like to be a Komodo dragon or Steve Irwin's crocodile. I don't know what was up with that.
I mean, the act of the animal being
It was just
killed
so
is not
violent.
funny. It's
No.
just the whole like,
The rap music behind the video too.
and just like the like cute picture of the mouse trying to get, and just like, you know what, violently kill. Like, it shouldn't be funny, but it is. That's meme culture.
Pushing too far. Tyler, you got a meme for us?
No.
Tyler, you need a meme.
I know. I'm finding one. Well, mine isn't a meme. It's more of a trend of a bunch of different memes in general. This is the what he looks like memes.
Oh.
So this one is a picture. Well, I guess we'll have it up of Bill Cowher. He was a coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it says, "Bill Cowher looks like an overly intense softball dad who never had a son and is trying to live out his unrealized sports dream through his obese daughter who plays first base and refers to as a power hitter." Now there are 100 of these, and I encourage you to just search it on Twitter and look through because there's some quality ones. Yeah.
Oh man, Twitter's great.
Twitter is
fantastic.
the best.
Twitter's like the #2 meme source.
I tried to get rid of Twitter once, and it lasted.
I remember that.
It lasted about a week.
We missed you.
All the group chats are still muted on my phone, but that
Well,
just
that makes
means
sense.
when I get to my own personal photo time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I got 80 unread DMs. I just get to look at memes for a
That was
solid
just
hour and a
that
half.
popular.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, that was stale memes. Something we really enjoy. We're very passionate about memes.
Love memes.
By the way, me saying I'm passionate about memes, I feel like I sound like an undercover cop. But this is probably our favorite segment of the show. So if you guys enjoyed it and want more memes that we can share with you,
You can
Gotta
please
love-
write into the show. P.O. Box.
We'll have one at some point.
I don't know.
But yeah, gotta love the memes.
The May Big Boy. And cut. All right, now real quick. If you're listening to this, it is now the year 2018.
Very true.
Ooh,
As we know, with New Year's, people like to have fresh starts and new goals.
Year of the Dragon.
I'm one of those people who say if you're like
Especially murdering a mouse.
there's no such thing as New Year's resolutions. Like, you can choose to do anything new and commit to anything at any point in time. But for 2018, you know that Rise Magic, Grant and I are committed to posting 3 videos a week. Our magic, our tutorials
Wow,
on
that's
one
a
day,
lot of. Wow.
a nice vlog, personal video, and then the Rise Magic podcast.
Flosscast named.
And
TBT.
so, if we're talking about goals,
yeah,
I'll just throw this out there right now. If you're not planning to succeed, you're planning to fail. And the biggest goal for 2018 is we will hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2018.
that's the goal.
It's good.
That's the goal. Now, in terms of original, since we're starting all these new shows, I want to get at least 10,000 views on the magic stuff, 5,000 views on the vlogs, and at least 1,000 views on the podcast. And I think that's a reachable goal, and I want to go for it.
Yeah.
What about you?
Why not? I mean, all those goals are exactly the same. I just want to. I want to stop. I want to break my dick into floss picks. Not gonna actually happen.
Wait, cut that out. Or you just bleep out floss picks because we can't talk about it during the show.
No, gotcha.
Leave this whole segment and just bleep out floss picks.
Alrighty.
We cannot talk about floss picks
I
on the
just
show.
cut the heck out of my guns.
You can floss. Anyway, so yeah, that
Don't
like
get so close to the mic. You
Yeah.
amateur.
freaking. Stop holding down the gas. Anyway,
Mr. Cigar expert over here.
Hey.
Why are you letting the... No!
Ooh, that was cool. Ow,
You're still
why
gonna
did-
bleep out floss pick every time I say it.
Yeah.
So Tyler just took a lighter to the floss pick, and it just vaporized the string that goes across.
That
it.
was
wanna
cool.
do
Can
that
I do
again.
that again? That was
Yeah.
wasn't that cool?
is
You
this
probably might have to cut this whole entire segment off when we talk about your goal.
Dang.
Are you gonna put your mouth now?
Just look
You're
at
not
that.
doing mine. I need this.
Don't know if I'll be able to focus on that.
Do not burn me.
Anyway, my goals.
Ooh, that was
It's almost like it was fire, dude.
This is why we tell children like Tyler not to play with fire. Anyway, my goals for 2018, I would say just to improve our quality.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
like we can say goals like 10,000 viewers, 5,000 viewers, 1,000, those are great goals. But how we're going to accomplish them is by really like continuing to study and learn more about magic so that we can teach the people. Up our video quality.
because it sucks
Audio
right
co-
now.
Yeah, you're right.
We're in your basement.
Just
You are in my
continue to
basement.
learn and figure out better ways to just do this and just have fun.
Yeah, I mean, bouncing off of that, one of our friends, Drew Darby,
Mm-hmm.
he's great because he roasts me after every video. He's like, Chandler, that video quality sucked. That audio quality sucked. And you know what the worst part about that all is ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
So if I was making trashy audio and was like, oh, I think this sounds great, that's fine because I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But the worst part is not having a good mic and knowing that the audio sucks in a video and being like, well, that's what it has to be right now because
Yeah.
I can't afford a new mic. Now, hopefully in the future, I'll get that new mic and we'll be balling out. But
Yeah.
it's just like when we're aware of how much we can improve, it's encouraging because we
Yeah.
can improve this
There's
so
actually
much.
something
Yeah.
to improve.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's good.
Tyler, what are your goals?
What are my goals? I want to go to college. So application deadlines were January 1st. I got them all done, so that's good. Waiting to hear back. Haven't quite heard back from Richmond yet. Expect to hear back from them soon. Richmond's my number one. Applied early action there. Great pre-med program.
That's
Cool. God bless. Yeah, that's pretty much my major 2018 goal.
We're gonna use your eye chew for the bleeps for the entire thing.
So
Anyway,
I did it
so a lot of you guys are probably
Oh snap! I have to make my mac and cheese soon. Okay, that's okay. Hey, I'm a master's class chef.
Yeah. Tyler, he's gonna feed us good.
Fun.
all right. So you're a senior in high school.
I'm a senior in high
and
school.
you're probably, I feel like all the people who watch our videos are around the age of Grant, 24 to I think YouTube says 12, so like 12 to 24. So we all fall into that range, obviously.
Yeah.
So what would your advice be to someone who is going to be a senior in high school next year, like a junior, a sophomore, a freshman, about their high school career?
High school
Because high school is
careers.
pretty far in the review mirror for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So high school, I would say what I've learned, I'm pretty bad at time management. I won't lie. It is not one of my strong suits. Strong suits. I would encourage you guys. You need to get as good as that as soon as you can, because if you want to go to a good school, well, you have to have good grades, obviously, but you got to crack down and get better. And also, don't let. This is gonna sound corny, but don't let other people drag you down from being successful. Because in high school, you get a lot of people
That's
who.
what we gotta cut Tyler from this.
In high school, there's a lot of people who say they're your friends, and they say they want to see you succeed, but when you do better than them, that goes away. So you need to understand the difference between your real friends and those people who just stick with you for the good times. So that's my biggest advice.
So Tyler has that high school perspective. I have that in college perspective, and Grant has the out of college perspective. So I guess I'll go next, and Grant can finish up there.
Yeah.
But I think being in college, the thing you realize most about high school is how much it didn't matter. In that you need to be successful in high school and get good grades if you want to go to a good college. You need that. But once you're out of high school, you're like, man, remember that one day I was super upset about not getting, like, I got an 83 instead of a 92 on that AP English exam? And you're just like, it didn't matter at all.
Yeah.
As long as I got the grade. And then just drama stuff, obviously, in high school. Like, who cares? Like, oh, what's my prom date going to be? All that stuff.
Gives a flying crap.
I don't even remember who my prom date was.
Once you get out of here, it's like,
I barely remember. our prom date
now
from last
I'm
year.
on to the next stage, and it's college. And everyone goes through the same stage. You're a freshman in college, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And then you're a sophomore, and you hate on the freshmen in college, and you're like, wow, high schoolers suck. And then you graduate from college, like Grant.
Yeah. So my two pieces of advice for people who are going into college, So, Tyler, you can listen up if you want as well, even though I know you're already wiser than this.
But
But
it's really ruining the audio. You trying to like that?
yeah,
You're holding it down, dude. It's just a quick.
yeah.
Oh, that was easy. Okay.
Don't you smoke cigars? You
Yeah,
idiot?
but it's a different type of lighter. You can't
You're
light a
not allowed
cigar
to
with
touch a
that.
lighter. No lighter privileges are gone for you.
Anyway, so Tyler.
Oh,
anyone
and
else
by the
who's
way,
going
for the
to-
audio listeners, we are not smoking, nor do we condone smoking. We're just playing with a lighter that was sitting on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Smoking kills.
I'm actually being serious. Don't smoke.
Please
Yeah.
don't. It's disgusting.
I had one boss one time.
But if you
who
do
said-
smoke, I'm not judging you. You
But-
just,
but
you'd probably
don't-
try and cut that out from your life.
Just
Yeah.
don't do it.
yeah,
it's
I had one
addictive.
boss who told me one time, he's like, "Oh, you do magic, you should start smoking it. Goes with it." I'm like, "No, it doesn't." He's like, "Yeah, it does." I'm like, "No, it doesn't. Go away."
No.
It's kind of really just. It's like no.
It's just I don't even think people who smoke like think it's cool. Like it's an addiction. It's hard for you
Yeah,
to stop.
exactly.
I don't think they think like, oh, I need to keep doing this. They know it's something they should stop.
Yeah,
It's not healthy.
Mhm.
Anyway.
So anyone going to college, I would say, like, there's a lot of things that are going to like try to sway you from going to one college to another. And really, at the end of the day, the thing that's going to make you the happiest in college and make you really enjoy your experience are the people that you meet. So don't worry so much about. The thing you should worry about the most is academics, or like if you're going there for sports. But other than that, everything else is going to come secondary. You can go to a school that has all the nicest facilities, all the nicest features, but like if you meet a bad group of friends, which it wasn't Chandler's case, you're not going to have a good time there. That's just how I've seen it with everyone else. So when you actually get to college, focus on making a solid group of friends, focus on meeting a bunch of people, and you're going to have a great time.
Yeah, and that's honestly what I talked about earlier in the podcast, like trashing Liberty. I don't regret it because I have such a solid friend group there, and that's really all that matters because your college friends, not your high school friends. Your college friends are going to be your lifetime friends.
And if you're not planning on going to college, the same advice applies. Like, try to
Yeah.
find a good group of people around you.
Yeah, your work friends, whatever. Because college isn't for everyone.
No, not at
Especially, I feel like a lot of people listening to us want to become career magicians.
Yeah.
I know Justin Flom didn't go to college,
Mhm.
And he's extremely successful. And I know David Blaine didn't go to college, extremely successful.
Yeah. I know
So-
anyone going to the creative fields, I wouldn't recommend it. Like,
Yeah.
because I was able to get a job with like film and video
Mm-hmm.
and photo, and I majored in physics. I had nothing to do with it.
But also, majoring in physics is also a baller thing that you want to be on your resume at
Yeah,
the same
exactly.
time.
But like for those types of things, your portfolio is what's going to matter the most. So maybe rather than investing in college, invest in some camera equipment and like maybe like some online learning things and teaching yourself that way might be better.
Mm-hmm. But college is just an extremely valuable experience.
It is
where
a
you
very
meet
valuable
friends
experience.
Where you're not necessarily learning new things in college. You're just learning from experience. Where
Yeah.
living on your own, stuff like that.
Learning
It's like
how to be your own person away
college
from your
is
family.
training wheels for real life.
Yeah. So with college, what I would tell you to focus on really is just the academics, or really just before you go, figure out what you're going there for. If you're going there for a job, focus on the academics. If you're going there for sports, look at the sports program. But know what you're going there for and go to college is best way. Simple advice, but don't worry about all the other stuff. The people you meet there are gonna make or break the college.
Gospel.
And when you're there, take advantage of all the career stuff because I didn't. And yeah,
Well,
take advantage of all the career people there. Really focus on all that and focus on getting a job out of college while you're in college.
if possible, don't incur massive debt. Also.
Yeah.
But often that's not possible. So
Anyway, that's our goals. That's what we have to say to you. And yeah.
fly, Eagles, fly.
All right, guys, wrapping up. A comment we get a ton on YouTube, on Instagram and stuff is that you guys inspired us. You guys motivated me.
Yeah.
And that's honestly the most
And that inspires
flattering.
us.
It really inspires us to know that something that we make could inspire you. So I just wanted to end each podcast with a little inspirational / motivational segment where we talk about what motivates us for the week or really just life and cool quotes that we found that help inspire us. Lots of people when they hear stuff like this say, that's corny. But I don't care. It's what helps keep you going. People who say stuff like that is corny are probably people who don't try that hard at anything in life.
Yeah.
Well,
Not just me being serious.
Yep. Truth
Because
hurts.
you're afraid of trying because you might fail. And you can't be afraid of trying.
That's true.
Exactly.
So what I said earlier, what I was going to talk to you guys about the 100,000 subscribers, if you're not planning to succeed, you're planning to fail. And that's something that hit me hard when I saw that quote. And I was like, that's really true because when I'm talking about goals for Rise Magic, I'm like, where are you going to be at the end of the year? Oh, well, I just hope it just keeps going. No, just set a goal. Don't be afraid to try for it.
Yeah. If
And
we fail, we fail.
let's say if I'm like, we need 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2018, and we end with 82. We have 82,000 subscribers then. Like,
Still.
yeah, you go hard at that goal.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Who knows?
You have to plan for success. You have to. Oh, and then this ties in with the favorite video that we have ever made at Rise Magic, or at least for me that I made, was an Instagram video. Maybe Grant could put it on the screen. It was the scene from Dark Knight Rises where Batman is climbing out of the depths of the pit. If you've seen this movie, and he always tries to jump out of the pit with his rope to protect him from falling, and he never makes it. And then he goes and talks to one of the guys in the prison, and he says, I know why you don't make it, because you need to make the climb as the girl made it, without the rope.
Man.
And it's the fear of failure that will help
That's
push you over
heavy.
the edge.
It's heavy.
True.
You have to make the climb as the girl did, with no
good.
rope.
That's good.
And it really is true if you think about it, if you have to succeed, most of the times you end up will. You put yourself in that pressure situation where there really is no choice for you but to do it.
Yeah.
And you're
Failure
good.
isn't an option.
Failure isn't an option.
Yeah,
Not to talk about the YouTube grind too much, but Grant and I have both pulled all-nighters back in 2017 to make sure that videos get done for the deadline.
Yeah.
You just have to do it if you want to have a goal in mind. But that's all I gotta say.
Exactly. Do you have one, or do you want me to go?
Mine was just going to be, it's from Vince Lombardi. It says, failure's not in falling down. Failure's in whether or not you get back up.
Yeah.
Which,
as in-
yeah, so that's a quote. It speaks to me a lot because, honestly, there are a lot of times, I'm sure everybody knows this by now, is that life sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
It just does. But what makes you succeed is understanding that it sucks and getting past it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's not a lot to say about that. I think that's kind of straightforward. But
Exactly.
You keep pushing through. There's, to talk about what Tyler was saying, there's this like famous picture. We can put it on screen for the people who are listening on YouTube, but I'll describe the audio listeners. And it's a guy who is, it's like this side profile of a guy mining. And he's keeping on mining. It shows his path mining. And he's keeping on mining. And there's like a foot of dirt away from like this pile of diamonds. You guys know what thing I'm talking
Yeah.
about? And he's like, I've been digging too long. It's been taking too long. This sucks. I'm turning back. And he was a foot away from the diamonds.
Yeah.
So that's what that made me think of.
All right, I'll say mine is, if you come at the king, you better not miss.
That's the cool. Hold up. I don't know if that's inspirational. That's the coolest quote of all time.
It is. And so, I mean, I'm not calling ourselves the king or anything like that, but like, just in preparation, like if you're coming at someone big and if you're trying to do something big, like let's say you start a small business and you're going after Google, you better prepare yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You better be 100% ready.
Connected. Good job.
So you better be fully prepared. You better do your work.
Yeah,
do your
if
homework.
you're going into something, you better be prepared for it. And that phrase, if you come at the king, you best not miss.
Yeah,
You gotta be ready to go. You gotta be prepped.
because some things I'm doing, like I know I'm not gonna miss.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, so prepare.
Good work.
Do big things. Rise up.
Rise up.
Rise
And
up.
we will end it with that. If you made it to the end, we would like to thank you so much for listening to the pilot, the first episode of the Rise Magic podcast. This
Yeah.
has been Chandler Henry, our cousin, Big T, and as always, Grant Henry. This is us signing off. We wish you an amazing week, an amazing first week of 2018. I hope we
Had
left
a
you with
lot
some.
of fun.
Yeah, we had some good times.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
Look forward to the next one.
We'll answer some more questions next episode. We'll go over some more memes and hopefully hit you with some more inspiration
There we go.
to take you through this next week.
As well as talk about some magic,
Oh yeah, we'll always have the magic.
of course.
You gotta stay on brand.
And don't forget, fish are not wet in water.
Oh my gosh, I hate you. Oh wait, subscribe on iTunes, like on Instagram, like on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, and comment your
I'll just
favorite
put
type of rhino.
a full list on screen or in the description of just
All
all the
the
social media you
things
can
that
you can just follow to make us feel good if you want to.
and if not, I'm still gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Sounds
can't
good.
stop me. Dun 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 dun. All right, outro music and play some